Four-time Madden champ Pavan here. In this video, we are going to be playing a belt winner in a summer MUT tournament. I'm going to be breaking down some of the things I do correctly, some of the things I don't do correctly, and ultimately both you and I will learn from this gameplay. Let's get straight into it. Philadelphia offensive playbook. This is MUT. Like I said, KOs everywhere, tall players everywhere. NoMercyLambo's defense is going to be a little bit of this and a little bit of this. So a little loop pressure and a little A-gap pressure. Basically cover 4 shell. With a little bit of match. This match that he runs is really nice. Match, think of it kind of like a delayed man coverage. You know, everyone's kind of matching on to someone. So I'm going to be running a lot of man beaters, and then also I'm going to be having to mix it up and run a little bit of zone beaters as well. First play, PA snag, and he's going to hit us with this loop blitz. First things first, I might have this if I throw it quick enough, because the flat right here is going to occupy these defenders. A switch stick. So as simple as that. Let's get straight into it. Right here, we throw the drag, but like I said, the KOs are crazy in this mode. Right here, he's going to hit us with this linebacker A-gap blitz. Very annoying to deal with, especially if you're just trying to send out 5 routes right here, as I am. They didn't have anything. The pressure gets in, and I can't even throw the ball. Right here, just going to get it into an easy play call. This is mountain wide post, motion wide post. I'm going to go drag, streak, and then a speed out. I love these speed outs, but with these tall defenders lurking in the flats, it's a little scary. And right here, look at the match. It's kind of going crazy. You don't really know what's guarding what. Ed Too Tall Jones in the slot is very scary to throw anywhere in his direction. Right here, once more, sending out 5 routes. Don't have anything. Decide I'm just going to throw the ball away. Cheat flat X post. We have a tight end flat to occupy this side of the field. We're going to have this post route right here. I could have streaked this guy and I would have had a touchdown. I just wasn't picking up it at the time. Look at all that space right here. And then this little inverted zig. Inverted zigs are so fire in Madden. They've been really meta for the past 2-3 years. Definitely got to incorporate them. Right here, though, like I said, I have options. I could have this a little late. I really just don't want to get switch stick. These tall dudes in the middle of the field. I should have thrown that. I had R1 as well for a touchdown, but the pressure was coming in. So I'm noticing like he's running match. I gotta do something, right? Nice combo. What we're gonna do on this combo, slant, really good versus match. Always run slants, and a deep post with a flat. So the flat's gonna hold these defenders. I could throw the slant. If he uses a slant, then I'm gonna throw the post and this space right here. You can see the play developing. This is a really good match beater. I have the time, and it's a beautiful rack. Ed Too Tall made up Mean Joe Green made up so much ground. I just want you guys to picture this right here. Look where he's at on the beginning of the play. He's over here, but he's making up crazy amounts of ground. That was never going to get picked. Might have gone KO'd. Nonetheless, we get a nice completion. So getting into it, Lambo was one of the first players running this Philadelphia offense. What he likes to do is come out on this doubles, and then he audibles. And it kind of throws off your timing a little bit. Look at me. I haven't even made a single adjustment. And he's probably set up his whole play. And he has right here, good switch stick. I got to get there back on the switch stick. That's something I got to get a little better on. Is my switch stick in the beginning of the year was amazing when it was like 1 or 2 routes. But the 3, 4, 5 switch sticks in a play could get tough sometimes, right? You misclick and then your whole defense gets thrown off. Right here, we're going to switch it up. Run a little cover 3 cloud. So we were running match in the beginning of the game. Now we're going to run a little cover 3 cloud. As simple as that. The spaces of the field that are going to be open that I have to user really, it's going to be right here, and then right here. Besides that, I have 2 hooks right here guarding this middle of the field. So I really have to pay attention to the deep routes and see if there's anything I need to switch stick onto. So right here, I have pretty good switch stick. He has this flat open. One of the areas I should have taken away. And there's Daniel Falele. This is what summer MUT looks like. Insanity. Right here we run DB fire. I love this play call. I man up the right guys. Here's the issue. I keep the soft squat on the field. I should have seen this coming. Speed out always kills a soft squat. And it does right there. And he ends up getting down to the 2. Next play, he's just going to dive over everyone and get to the goal line, touchdown. Getting back onto offense, right? We know he's running a lot of match. Look. This is what match is pretty much. I don't know if he's manning this guy up or it's just a match, but you can see, right? People are following. This is what match is. These guys are following. They're, match with the zone KOs is elite. They're like, all right, let me just think of it like man coverage. So we're going to put a tight end corner, and then we're going to have an in route right here. That way this guy runs to the inside and he's not able to guard the corner out. And corner looks pretty good. We're able to throw it on the run, get a nice rack catch, hit a spin move with that evasive, and are we off to the races? It looks like we are, but of course we get caught by Ed Too Tall Jones. This play right here is a cheat flat X post. We're going to do this motion tight end flat. We're going to go something underneath and something on the second level. If he plays hard flats, we're looking for this guy. If he runs this way to guard the flat, we're going to throw to the inside triangle. Nice plays that people have ran for so many years in the end zone where there's just a bunch of routes going across the field. Right here, everything looks covered. We're going to have to make him choose. I could have thrown this right here, but we're like, all right, let me just take off instead, and we score with Baker Mayfield. Back on to defense. One thing Lambo does really well is he plays it with high tempo, high pace. It's very hard to get my adjustment set up. It's very hard to settle down with my switch stick and take away some of the routes that he wants to go to. And he's going pretty fast, right? So I got to think before the play even starts what I want to do, and then I got to set up my play. And it gets tough sometimes to get a little overwhelmed in the heat of the moment. Frantic pace. He's going very up tempo. Right here, I get my adjustments off. It's going to be pretty good defense right here. The thing is, I messed up with my switch stick, but, we get the sheds, we get the pressure. Right here, he's reading, all right, I'm going to bite on the post. If so, then I'm going to just chuck this fade. And this is what I do. I love to do this a lot. Read Ed Too Tall Jones. This is a nice little tactic you could use. It doesn't work every time, but, it's a nice way to get picks. I'll rewind that real quickly, and you're going to just see we bite just for a second. If you bite and then you peel off to the fade, you get a lot of picks. I man up the right guys, except I don't. There's a couple things I messed up on right here. I should have went flat right here. I should have went hook right here. Besides that, it's honestly really good defense. He just has a lot of time, and I don't know if that was an in route or a post. Nonetheless, pretty good play design. I like that play concept that he had right there. I'm like, all right, maybe I have to start running a little bit more cover two, and right there, just high, quick, fast-paced reads. It is 3rd and goal. He could easily run. It's super scary with these two double backs right here. It's great defense. I don't think he's going to throw this. It doesn't really look open. He still throws it. Sometimes you just got to tip the cap. Right here, I have the slant. One thing I will say, I have to work on my pocket. I don't know if you guys need to as well, but look at the pocket. It's terrible. I'm all the way back here when I should be up here, up here, up here. There's no reason for me. The ball is snapped right here. I shouldn't be at 10 yards back. Nonetheless, I'm still able to throw a dot, but this route is way more open if I'm just up in the pocket and taking that space. But because I'm not, almost gets KO'd, could have easily got switch sticked. This is why I love doing my own film review. It helps me get better, helps you get better. Right here, I could have waited maybe a second or two, would have had a couple streaks open. Nonetheless, you always take your flat if it's there. Right here, we're going back to and the combo that we kept running that's been working for us. He's not a match anymore, which is good for us. Now we could just attack this cover 4 defense. So it's guys just backing up into here, and then it's just flats. It's just simple, basic defense. We're going to have this whole middle of the field open. The thing is, the switch stick is a big priority, and we're going to just slightly have a little space over here, but it's hard to thread the needle. Watch the speed out. I throw it. I catch it, but it's just not a really ideal read with those two tall defenders with the universal KOs. And now we realize he's in a cover 4 shell, meaning he's not in match anymore, meaning, we have all this space right here to throw into, this little quadrant. And I go with this running back little streak. It's really a running back corner, but you throw it like a streak, and it gets bumped. Kind of unfortunate. It would have been a first down. And what he's going to do right here is he's going to just zone out this DT, pretty much guarding this running back right here at this space. So right here, he does end up adjusting for it. And pay attention. It gets guarded really well right now. Thinking, I'm going to have this post in this space right here, right? The thing is, I have a bad passing. I should be throwing it right here. Instead, I throw it right here. And let's see what ends up happening. I'm like, oh, that's a dot. I throw in the bad spot. Ends up getting picked off. So that's our first mistake of the game. Switch it up. Instead of running a more baseline look, I'm running a more pressed up look. And you're going to see it kind of makes him, slow it down a little bit. He doesn't know really what to expect. I don't know what this was right here. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if he has a glitch or what this is, but look at my defender. I don't think it was a glitch. It just happened. And because of it, he's able to throw a deep bomb for a touchdown. And kind of unfortunate, but you know, that's what happens when you run a press defense in this game. They have to fix that for next year. And now he's starting to zone out this DT, which I'm not gonna lie, it does give me trouble. I could throw this up here the seams, but the thing is he has 2 KOs. So we'll see if I could throw that in the future. Instead, I go to a nice different space. I go in this like right under the quarter. I throw a corner route, and this is nice. You're gonna see. Honestly, Joe Flacco honestly almost picked that off. I don't really know how. Right here, I have this running back flat or wheel route, and then I have the zig route. I make the proper read. The zig route is super hard to switch stick. It's easier to throw. Right here, I motion out my running back. What this is going to do is give me a little space, right? This flat defender is going to have to go this way, thus me being able to throw up here or up here because he's going to technically have 1 defender. I could throw this, but the zone KO's there. This is a better read. We throw it, we rack it, we score. Maybe should have fell down. You see me contemplating that, but it's MUT. We could easily get a stop. We're just going to score. Right here, just a blown coverage over the top. I messed up my defense, and it's a 1-play touchdown. Right here, I think I have a step on Joe All, and I kind of do, but we get KO'd. Like I said, it's super hard to throw practically anything in this mode. Once more, he's in this gap, and he's realizing, like, I just can't pick it up. My running back gets blocked for so long. There's only so much he could do when, you know, they're sending 3 people and I'm getting screamed at. Thankfully for me, I think I found some slide protection after this game. But 4th and 10, just look at my running back right here. Nothing's open, honestly. I could have thrown that, but, you know, look at my pocket. It's really bad. Right here, I throw it to the running back finally, and he gets it first. But, like, I don't know why all my players bump and glitch out like that. Right here, let's see what I got. I'm looking for Latham on this little corner route to the sideline, and you're going to see what happens, right? I don't know what route that is. It looks phenomenal, or what defense this is. It looks phenomenal, and then I'm just throwing a bad read, and that's just so bad because it's before half. I should have done some other things like motion my running back out and just played it a little smarter and safer. Instead, I just chuck a drag, ends up being a pick. Ultimately, I end up losing this game. But this is great reps versus a belt winner this year. Summer MUT was kind of fun. I'm going to keep posting these gameplays. If you want more, smash that like button. Go check out Madden Academy now. If you want more content like this, go check out Madden Academy now. We got free courses, free ebooks to help you get better, improve your game, and ultimately master Madden. The chess match, the switch sticking, all of it. Go check out Madden Academy now if you want to get better. Till then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.